What was the final straw that made you break up with the person you loved? My girlfriend Amanda had this bizarre obsession with making me dress properly whenever we went out. And by properly, I mean forcing me to wear her dad's old sweater vests and loafers because apparently my regular clothes were embarrassing for her image. At first I played along. I mean, what's wrong with dressing up nice for your girl once in a while? But then she started making comments about my favorite band shirts being trashy and my ripped jeans making me look homeless. She'd literally make me change outfits 3 to 4 times before letting me leave my apartment. After 6 months of this, I was fed up. If she wanted proper, I'd give her proper. But not just any proper. I went full-on 1950s suburban dad mode. I showed up to our next date wearing high-waisted khakis pulled up to my chest, suspenders, a plaid sweater vest tucked in so tight you could see my belly button outline, and penny loafers with actual pennies in them. "Darling, shall we proceed to the establishment?" I said in my best Leave It to Beaver voice. Amanda's face turned redder than a tomato. "What are you wearing?" she hissed. "Why, this is proper attire for a gentleman caller. And look, I've even brought my pipe." I pulled out a bubble pipe I'd bought from the dollar store and started blowing bubbles in the middle of the restaurant. She thought I'd drop the act after one date. I didn't. For our movie night, I showed up in a full tweed suit with elbow patches, carrying a briefcase filled with newspaper clippings about the dangers of rock and roll music. Every time someone in the movie cursed, I'd gasp dramatically and mutter, "Well, I never." When we went bowling with her friends, I wore a cardigan with "Father Knows Best" embroidered on the back. I kept saying things like, "Gee Willikers" and "Hot diggity dog" whenever someone got a strike. Her friends were crying with laughter. Amanda was not. The breaking point came during her sister's wedding. I'd been planning this one for weeks. I arrived in a seersucker suit, bow tie, and a straw boater hat. I'd even waxed my mustache into perfect handlebars. During the reception, I went around telling everyone how swell everything was and offering sage advice about marriage from my extensive collection of 1950s marriage counseling pamphlets. When the DJ played modern music, I'd cover my ears and shout, "This bebop music is corrupting our youth." Amanda finally snapped when I interrupted her sister's first dance to announce that their dancing was far too close and highly improper for unmarried youth. She dragged me outside and screamed that I was making a mockery of her family's special day. I kept my 1950s character intact. "Well, gosh, Sugar Plum, I'm just trying to maintain proper decorum, as you've so diligently taught me." She broke up with me right there, saying I was immature and needed to grow up. I tipped my boater hat, blew one last bubble from my pipe, and said, "Golly gee, that's swell. Now I can finally wear my Iron Maiden shirts again." The next day, I donated all the sweater vests to Goodwill, but I kept the bubble pipe. It's actually pretty fun at parties.